What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this one, I finally get the chance to see what Rage Toys, Furry Toys is all about. You see him. This guy looks exactly like Master Splinter, right? Without even asking, questioning where it came from, you're looking at this thing going, that looks like Master Splinter. Well, Rage Toys, Furry Toys, I believe, have made a true knockoff by giving us a Splinter-esque character by calling him something different, not even marketing him as, or the Turtles as Ninja Turtles, not even marketing this guy as Splinter or Stick, anything like that. It's the Master, right? But you see, that is a rat. And we will open that guy up and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here. I got this guy from Gundam. And they also are they have other stores. It's Shozi store. They have Gundam and some other stores. And they have various different things that you can get from overseas, like the Heat Boys Turtles. You can get Joy Toy over there. There's so many other things, Warhammer, all this stuff, right? So I definitely wanted to check it out. I want to see what this is about. I didn't want to get all the turtles, but I did want to see what Splinter was about because I saw that he came with some pretty cool things. It was the scroll. I'll show you that in a minute. But I also got the custom kit, which has some nice stuff in there too. So pretty good price, man. It wasn't anything ridiculous. It was like, I mean, you know, SH Figuarts $34.99, Joy Toy $34.99. So it was around that price, you know, and the shipping was fine. So it wasn't anything like, you know, oh, it was like 60, you know, 50 something dollars. No, it was pretty reasonably priced for what I got it for, right? And another thing about this is that their Samurai Force, as you see, it's not Ninja Turtles, it's called Samurai Force. Their turtles aren't even called Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael. They are referred to or have the title of the seasons. So you have autumn, winter, summer, and why am I doing that? Spring? Yes, of course. So because I was thinking fall, but they have autumn. So anyway, they have those. That's their names. True knockoff stuff. And when you see those turtles, they look ridiculous. The liberties that they've taken with them is just wow, right? All right, so enough of that. Let's go ahead and take him out the box so you can see, and I'm also going to compare him to some other Splinters that I have. One moment. Okay, so look at all the different things that he comes with. This is him outside the packaging, and look at all the stuff he comes with. This guy, this Master Splinter, comes with ooze canister. Now hold on. Alright, so as I was saying, he has his own ooze canister. And you can take this off, but you cannot put anything in there. It is, let's just move you out the way, please. And close up on this ooze canister. Let's just take a look at it first. Let's look at this part. See this? Nice detail in there. Let me see, is there a way we can just put this on? Making sure we do this right. I think it's like that. There we go. It has a little small indentation for it so you can put it in the right way. But yeah, there it is. A canister of ooze. Come on now. You know who this is and why. TCRI, TGRI, whichever you want to do. You know, TCRI is cosmic, TGRI is global. TGRI is what they used in the actual 90s movie. TCRI is what it actually was originally in the comics because the ooze came from outer space. But only one side opens, it looks like. Or does both sides open? I think both sides could open, but this one opened up easier, so I'm just going to leave that one alone. You cannot put anything in it because I sure enough was going to try to put something in it. You can. You can put something in here. I did not know that. See, when I looked at someone else's review, because I had to do some research, I saw that, I mean, they said, you can't take this out. But this thing slid right on out. What was that person talking about? They didn't even try it, most likely. Probably tried it at the end of the video or after the video was done. But, dude, you can put something in here. some other kind of liquid or something. Oh, that's cool. But I like this though. This is nice. It adds a nice effect to it. This was thoughtful. The fact that you can open it means they're like, hey, go ahead and give it a shot. Try something. Put something in here. Dude, that's nice. All right, put that back in there, and we're just going to put this in a safe spot. All right, let's look at some other stuff. Dude comes with his stick. All right, let's take a look at that. I mean, let's give it this full due. Stick, walking stick, as Splinter would use, aka stick, because you know they connect to Daredevil unofficially. All right? You didn't know that, right? You did know that Turtles connect to Daredevil, right? In the first issue of Turtles, they have the same scene as in the first issue of Daredevil where Matt Murdock gets hit with the bad chemicals. But in Turtles, they don't actually mention it's Matt Murdock. It's just a kid that gets hit. And there's also another kid that gets, he has a bowl of turtles in his hand and it gets washed down the drain, all that stuff. Yeah, so it's in both of those issues. I forgot the name of it. I can actually go back and look at it and see if I can tell you what it is. But this is cool too. It just goes over him. 1 second. Sorry, got interrupted. All right, so I'm not even sure where I was, but what did I say? Daredevil, yeah. Issues, yes. Okay, Daredevil and Turtles, yes, connected. All right, so here we are. We've got these blades here. Now, this stuff, this guy didn't come with any instructions, which I mean, it's fine. It's just certain things I just kind of want to know about. But yeah, this is cool here. This is that small version of that Orin Ishii sword. I'm not sure why they have these to be swords. I mean, I would be concerned that my hand will slip and go up to the blade. Now, I like to have the little blade guard or the hilt, whatever you want to call it. But this is cool, and I like how they have the brown spot right here for the actual sword, because that's what swords have on them. This one is not all the way around, but it's doable. It's passable. It has a certain tint to it. It's not all the way silver. It's a certain rose tint to it. Pretty cool. Not die cast, just plastic. It would be kind of cool if it was die cast though. All right, so he's got hands. It's got the object holding hand. Look at that beastly thing here. Yup. It's got object holding hand, yes. But this right here would definitely hold what? The canister of ooze? If you wanted to, okay? Let's see how pliable is it. It's pliable. We can do that. And left and right of those, and then these. Yep, these here. Oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna have him wearing. I'm gonna be using these right here. This is that good old. What is it? Knuckle. It's not eagle fist, but what is this thing called? It's a strike, of course, as you can see. But this is a good looking strike here. I like that. So I'd rather have these versus just the hand holding weapons, unless he has the weapon in his holster. Now, I'm going to show you, let's see, his tail did not come connected. But this is a nice tail. You see, it's like the gargoyle's tail, but it's a lot more pliable, I think. About the same, but it's not as thick, as you can tell. So it's a little bit more pliable. All right, what else we got? Got his hat. Look at that. Magnet. A magnet hat. Let's see how that works out. Just start off. Wait, hold on. There we go. Ooh, right there. Booyah. Nice magnet hat. That's a nice touch. I like that. I am looking forward to putting all of this together. What else are we looking at? I'm just going to save the best for last. This here is what holds the scroll. And this small little hoops, those, what do they hold? They hold, this holds the canister. This holds the canister of ooze. So you put this bad boy in there. I guess you would, that's why you would take it off. See, whatever size the loose is. I wish you had it labeled. So you put that inside there. So now he's carrying the ooze. Why would he be carrying the ooze? I'm not sure. You know, this Samurai Force, they have their own story. This is not just Samurai Force. Yeah, it's just the name they picked. They have their own story, which I'll read to you in a minute. This was the highlight for me. This scroll, look at that. This is so cool. Nice, authentic looking. Oh yeah, this is some nice stuff here. I like the fact that it had a scroll. This this was really cool, man. I mean, it may not seem like much to you, but it's a nice, thoughtful touch, man. There's no other figure that I have that has a scroll, right? Unless you can like buy some other ridiculously expensive figure. But that's so cool. Oh man. All right, so I already know what hands I'm going to put in there, so I'm just going to save time, and I'm not going to put all the hands on this guy. So let's see, we're definitely going to want him to hold something. I want to see how he can hold the weapons, but we're going to put the striking ones over here, and then we're going to put let's see, he's not going to hold the canister of ooze. We're just going to put that on the back, so we're going to put these hands somewhere else. Okay, and then we've got what the holding. I'm not sure if we're going to have a right hand. Let's have it holding the left hand. So yeah, we'll take the right hand out. All right, let's put this guy together, because he would hold the stick, but I'm not going to have him hold the stick, I don't think. Let me see. All right, so bear with me a moment. I'm going to put this guy together, and then we're going to compare it to some other splinters. Actually, before that, what we're going to do is take a look at this guy. We got to look at Splinter first, or the Master, all right? So let's take a look. We already looked at his hands. It looks great, but let's just take, he's small enough to do this. Look at this man's face. This rat. Look at that beard. It's got the teeth showing right there. See the teeth right in there? Can we get that focused in, please? Focus right there. Yep. Nice texture. The paint is really cool. This is his head as it can turn. It doesn't turn, I mean, he can't look too far up or too far down. This part doesn't articulate either. Oh, yes, double articulation. So we got double articulation with his head. Look at that. This one goes this way, and then this one also goes. Why would he need to go that far? I don't know, but what purpose that serves, but it's interesting. Very interesting indeed. I'm not sure how that would work. What am I going to use that for? It's odd. And this part of his neck, it's odd. What? He goes up and down, yes, but that's, I don't know if that's supposed to be uneven like that. That's weird, because it seems like it goes with him, but then it just, maybe if I don't know how that's supposed to work, man. You're not going to be looking at that, but dude, especially with that hat on, you're not going to see too much of anything. All right, so anyway, let's look at He's got the bandages, looking like he's been through something, like the bandages have been on for a little bit of time. Look, it's got a little dirt in there, maybe some blood splatter, maybe even choking somebody out or hit somebody with a death fist. It's got, or a judo chop. That's a joke. There's no such thing as a judo chop, because judo doesn't have strikes. But that's an Austin Powers joke. Got the elbow that doesn't do that much, but he goes not even straight out. He is definitely supposed to just have naturally bent arms, as we've seen most of the Splinter characters or figures have just bent arms. All right, we got articulation in the hand. There we go. So boom, there's a fist stopping punch, or I mean fist stopping hand. Grab a fist, stop it. All right, hold up, wait, hold up. Let me catch my breath. All right, then you got his legs, and you can see how he's a small one, so he's not comparable to Joy Toy. I'm not getting the, wait a minute, am I getting a Joy? Yes, I am getting a Joy Toy Splinter. Yeah, Joy Toy Splinter and April. Yes, I'm getting those two. So when those come in, that's gonna be amazing. And compare them to this guy here. Look, his feet twist, so he can. Let me see. Let me come back down. So his feet can twist, so he can kind of go to the side like that, in case he wants to, I don't know, strike or block a certain way. He's looking. He's blocking something that somebody's coming up from up top, but he can just kind of, okay, now he looks like he's like, I studied at Cambridge. That's what he looks like he's doing. I need to put a different hand on, but you see what I'm saying. There we go. Something like that. This is cool. Now, the cloth, man, the soft goods is really nice too. Soft goods really, let me see. He kicks up about this high. I think that's the highest I've ever seen a splinter kick. Maybe. Yeah. This far back. So he can do a back kick. So this man can look back and do a Donnie Yen on you. Right? Let me see. It's going to look weird for him to do a Donnie Yen, but boom, there it is. He's doing a back kick. Boom. That's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. It's weird because, you know, he has this old look to him. I mean, he has the bicep swivel too. Okay. Nice bicep swivel. Up and down, all around. Yes, you can go all the way around. But these cloves are nice. Different look for him. For the master. Not even called Splinter, but the master. That's cool. He's got a nice little ponytail there too. See that? Nice little ponytail. Yo, this is pretty cool, man. They thought they are pretty thoughtful here. And you got the rope here to hold everything together. I guess you can untie this and oh man, let me see. What else? What could he have under here? It's just a bare rat chest. If you wanted him to have a bare rat chest and just take this thing off, you could. All right, so let's plug the tail in so we can see how this works, because he can stand without the tail. He was just doing that. You saw that. So let's go and put the tail in, which is so long. Golly, why does he have such a long tail? All right, don't be afraid to do a little twisty motion in there. Okay, so this is difficult. 1 second. All right, so this guy has a long tail, as rats do. They have long tails. But it's nice and pliable, so you can do whatever you want with this thing. I'm not sure what you would do, but it's such a long tail. He doesn't really need the tail, but I mean, why not have the tail? It is a rat, so though you got to put the tail on there. Okay, all right. Yes, his blades go into his. Am I twisting this around? Trying to see how you make this thing work here. All right, so yeah, you can play around the cloth a little bit. This here goes right into the sheath. Shink. There it is. Ooh, and it just hangs on it. That's weird to walk around and just hanging, but hey, it's a nice design choice. But you want to be careful not to put too much stress and rubbing this too much, because this can break, but you can put your own little rope on there if you want to and do it just fine. See, how's this thing on here? It's just tied tightly, so you don't want to put too much stress on this to where it slips off, and then you got to try to slip it back on. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Maybe like I said, maybe I'm going to have him hold one of these. Maybe. Boom. All right, cool. Okay, so now I got to put this thing on the back of him, put the scroll on there, put this on, and then I got to put his hat on. All right, so I'm going to do all of that. Be right back. Okay, there he is. Homeboy is ready. He is absolutely not playing with you. Get out of here with this. Get out of here with your mess. I ain't got time for no shucking and no jiving. It is on and popping. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this guy right here is so cool. I want to show something that I really want to celebrate. I want to celebrate the fact that this is actually on a figure. First off, let's take a look. And you see how it is? Now, you got to be careful with this, because this didn't come off. I don't know if it does, but even if it does, this right here is tight. And you got to make sure you squeeze this in properly without, damaging the fabric. So you want that to stay cool. This is fine. Of course, you can take this off, but this, I couldn't see where I could take this off, and I wasn't even trying. Again, no instructions, so you just gotta figure it out. This part here is on by a magnet. Let's see here. Hold on. This here is on by a magnet. So he has a magnet right there on the back of his neck. So it just snaps right there, and it just stays there. So no matter if it rocks, it doesn't matter. It's going to stay there. All right. as I showed you, the magnets on his hat, boom, stays right there, and you see him looking through, ready. Just ready. I see you. Ready. I see you. I'm ready to cut, and I'm ready to strike. Mess with me if you want to. Really cool stuff. Now, here's what I want to celebrate. Take this off real quick. This here, these straps are stretchy. So I had no problem putting this over his hand. I didn't really have to take his hand off or anything. They stretch and they're on and they hang. They hang comfortably on this guy. So if you want to put them further on his shoulder, you can, and it'll stay like that. Maybe you put a little ripple in his shirt to kind of hold it. Either way, put a little pressure down there, let it hang like that, and there it is. It's on him without any issue. And of course, you got this to also help as it just goes around his neck. Whoosh. All right. Boom. Oh yeah. Really, really cool. Man, I am enjoying this. I like this splinter. I don't know where exactly I'm going to put him. Maybe I might take him to work with me or something. I don't know. But this is cool. So cool. All right, so I'm going to have him compared to some other splinters. Let's see if I just going to have him stand straight up maybe. If I can, have him stand straight up. Straight as I possibly can. See if he can, how tall he is to the others. Put this tail. Let's see here. Hold on. It may take some doing because got that long rat tail. Oof. Trying to, all right. I think that's it. All right. So we've got Ragamuffin Splinter. So Ragamuffin Splinter from NECA. No tail. Oh, there he is. There's the tail. It's just not that long. But this guy's got the longest tail of them all. Should we take it? I'm not going to take that thing off. Not right now. It took some doing to get that on. But here it is. Ragamuffin Splinter. Yeah. Too tall. Too girthy. All right. Let's put Ragamuffin over here. I've got the smoothest, coolest looking splinter I've ever owned. Last Ronin Splinter. Look at this guy. He's ready to cut, and he's ready to cut. So both of them have the same demeanor. This Last Ronin Splinter is like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this war that I got between Hamato Yoshi. It's just ridiculous. I'm tired of this. So that's cool. They can meet blade to blade, and he is ready to strike. And of course, this guy has other hands he can put on too. So these two can go head to head if they wanted to. Really cool stuff. I like that. So let's go ahead and put him over here with a longer tail. See that? Now I've got Mattel's Jacked Splinter. Got to put in my Reps Splinter. This guy is taller than everybody, bigger and girthier than everybody. Tail is about as long as the movie version, but yeah, you see he just engulfs this one because he engulfs pretty much everybody else. But there you have it. There's that splinter there. So you've got to get my Reps in Splinter. You've got smooth Last Ronin Splinter. You've got Ragamuffin Splinter. And then you've got this one who I am calling Who's the Master Splinter. You might just call him Show Nuff. So this is Show Nuff Splinter. Show Nuff Splinter with Ragamuffin, Last Ronin, and Turtles of Grayskull version. Dude, come on, man. Come on. Why even use this stick? I mean, if he's walking around, sure, but this is battle mode. This is battle mode Splinter. That's so cool right here. Kind of want to get you in some better focus than this. Because this is, there we go. Yeah, put them in the background. Yeah. That's off the chain, man. This is so cool. I like this. Oh man, this is it a surprise? I mean, when I first saw this on that website, I thought this is something I thought I had to get. Oh, but we're not done though. We are not done because we've got the accessories pack that we got to put on this thing. I got to show you what this custom kit has. Absolutely. So we're going to take out engulfer. And then we're going to leave these two because they're kind of comparable, right? So there we go. I'll leave these two. And then I'm going to show you what's inside the custom pack. Let's get the tail to wrap around here. There you go. Now we got something going on. Now we got the Council of Splinters. Okay? Because the Grayskull one, he looks like he might be a little too much. But hey, whatever. He can kind of oversee everything or something. Maybe just put him in the back. Let's not leave him out. Let's put him in the back somewhere or something. There we go. Leave him in the back somewhere. Look, he's just kind of pushing him aside. Hey, let me... All right, there we go. Just kind of... Give me a minute. That's the whack. But anyway, I'm going to fix that and put the custom kit in. 1 second. Okay, so here's the custom kit. Now, as I mentioned, it's Splinter along with the other turtles. So this custom kit came with some stuff that I really wasn't going to use because I don't plan on getting Leo or Donnie, but I am glad that I do have Leo and Donnie just in case the price goes down and I go, why not? Because if you watched my channel for a length of time, you will know that my favorite ones are Leo and Donnie. Those are my two favorites. So if I were to choose between two, these would be the two, and I'm so glad they came with these particular head sculpts in this particular set. Even though it has just one hand for Leo. That's weird. But anyway, 3 ninja stars. I don't know what to do with those, but this was the highlight for me. The 4 baby turtles, which are also coming with the Joy Toy Splinter, the actual licensed Splinter. This, of course, is unlicensed because it's straight up their own version. True knockoff Splinter. So let me go ahead and get these out the packaging. I'm trying to do the best I can. Looks like I got some tape I got to deal with. Hold on. I don't want to have to muscle this thing. Got to finesse it with the something, with the blade somewhere. Hold on. Let's do this. All right, I got it out. Now, let me go ahead and just see if we can do this. I'm going to go ahead and show you what these turtles look like. See that? I know it's kind of hard because it got homeboy back there taking the focus, but this is what this guy looks like. There we go. Weird, right? But of course they give Donatello the glasses, the goggles. All right. But there you have. There's Donatello. Now let's go ahead and bring out Leo. Nice soft goods. And there's Leo. Grumpy looking guy. Ooh, man. Yeah, they took some liberty with this. They really did. But it's kind of like a callback to the Playmates, where one side is open. I'm trying hard. I don't want to move him out the way. One side is open, the other side is closed. Callback to the old Playmates. But I like this. I like that. That's cool. All right. So then there's his hand, which I don't need to show you. There's the other head for Donatello. You can't tell me that ain't cool. Samurai turtles. Interesting. It make you want to get them. It's just the price point. The price point is not to my liking at the moment. But if it happens, I may get this for somebody. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, here we go with turtle number 1. And the great thing about these is that they articulate. These turtles articulate. Wait a minute. Just in the arms. In the head. In the head too. The legs. Not the legs. But the arms. So I have him stand there, and I'll zoom out once I get him situated. Then we've got Baby Turtle. Who is this? This Mikey? Or is this just different stages of the turtle, of one turtle? It's got that little purple spot right here. Is this? Okay, I was like, wait, was that a design choice? Trying to get you in there. Thank you. All right, put him in there. Then we've got all 4 turtles are in different positions. So we got one on all 4s. This one is just laying flat. Like I am just relaxing. Leave me alone. Chill out. Who Who is this? Is this Raph? Is that Mikey? Probably. That's probably Mikey. And then let's see. We've got this one. That's probably Donnie. Looking all curious, like, what's going on over there? Wind resistance. Just wind resistance. Old Cecil Turtle, probably watching some Bugs Bunny, some Looney Tunes. And that's what he's doing. Yes. Well, I'll tell you. He doesn't articulate. So the other three don't articulate. But homeboy, okay, why'd you do that? It's because Beefcake Splinter over there knocked you down. But yes, let me back up a bit. There we go. We got this one over here. Father. And this one over here. It's like, this one over here, crawling like, huh? And this one over here is like that. And they're just leaving Beefcake alone. That is cool. I'm glad I have this. The 4 turtles, this is really cool. I mean, you can't tell me that's not cool. I like it, man. This is great, man. Rage Furry Toys. Matter of fact, let me read to you the story behind the Samurai Force. So it goes like this. Story of Samurai Force. A seal of the underworld has been broken, unleashing the demon dog emperor into the mortal realm. The spiritual essence of samurai, once confined by the gods, scatters across the world, intertwining with various animals. The souls of samurai, once sealed by divine power, ignite with the flames of their unyielding spirits. As the power of the samurai is rekindled, they once again bow before the call to duty. Warriors from different corners of the world unite, each bonded with the essence of a sacred flame, their mission to stand against the resurgence of the demon dog emperor. So what does that tell me? That tells me that they are most likely going to have other characters from Ninja Turtles show up. And I don't know. What's April going to show up like? Is Usagi Yojimbo, is he going to show up? He going to be a samurai rabbit or is he going to be a ninja rabbit? He might as well be the ninja rabbit because he's the samurai. So a ninja rabbit may show up. If he shows up, I may grab that one. Who else is it? Matter of fact, there's this box. The box here on the back is where I read the story. But you can see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody there, somebody there, somebody there. Who is that? Is Casey Jones going to show up? It's just going to be animals. It says various animals. So that means, yeah, Usagi's probably going to be up in his bug. Who else is going to be in there? Slash, another turtle. It's going to be what? Who else is there? Mondo Gecko, maybe. Genghis Frog. Who else, right? So that's what I'm talking about. This is a cool idea. If you want yourself a unlicensed knockoff version of the Turtles or Splinter, go to Rage Toys. Rage Toys, Furry Toys, Gundamit.com. I think it's .com. But Gundamit, just search it out. Gundamit or Shozi Store, and they're right in there. Man, I have fun with this guy. I'm going to have fun putting him somewhere, especially with these turtles. It's going to be really cool to have these on display somewhere, somehow. But I am glad I have them. So let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments how you like this. Would you jump on something like this? Because I think this is pretty cool. All the different accessories, man. I mean, you can just have whatever you want to do with this guy. So have fun collecting, folks, because collecting is fun. Thank you so much for watching.